All right, let's talk about one of the most iconic lenses in Sony's full-frame lineup, the Sony FE 70-200 f2.8 G Master OSS. If you've been around photography or video long enough, you know that this is one of those lenses that pros swear by. But here's the thing, as content creators, we're not all shooting wildlife in Africa or courtside of the NBA. So the question is, does this lens actually make sense for us? Creators on YouTube, social media, and commercial projects. So that's what we're diving into today. So stick around. The 70-200 f2.8 is what I call a milestone lens. It's almost in every system, Canon, Nikon, Sony, and for good reason. That focal range covers everything from portraits to events to sports to cinematic B-roll. For us as content creators, it's not just about reach, it's about compression, background separation, and that cinematic look that you get when you shoot at 200mm at f2.8. So this lens is basically Sony's way of saying, if you're serious about the craft, this is part of the toolkit. But let's break it down, what that actually means in practice. First off, build quality. Now this lens feels like a tank. It's magnesium alloy body, it's weather sealed, and it's surprisingly lighter than you'd expect for a 70-200. But let's be real, it's still not a walk around lens. At about 1.5 kilos, you're gonna feel it, especially if you're vlogging handheld. The zoom and focus rings are so smooth though, and you've got these customizable buttons around the barrel. I love that for video because you can map things like autofocus or magnification. The tripod collar is also clutch, so if you're mounting it on a tripod or a gimbal, it makes it really easy to do. So yeah, maybe this lens isn't one that you casually toss into your backpack just in case. It's one of those lenses that you take out when you know exactly what you're shooting. Autofocus on this thing is honestly fantastic. It uses Sony's dual linear motors and it locks crazy fast. For hybrid shooters like me, 1 minute filming YouTube videos, next minute shooting stills for Instagram, this reliability is a lifesaver. And in video, it's smooth and quiet. You don't hear that hunting noise as some older telephotos have. And when paired with Sony's eye autofocus, you can literally track someone running towards you at 200mm and still get that tack sharp focus. So for creators, this means confidence. You can hit that record button, step in front of the camera, and trust that it's not gonna lose you in the background. Okay, let's talk about what everyone really cares about, which is image quality. Now this lens is stupid sharp. It's even open at f2.8. Sony's G Master series is known for resolving detail, and this one definitely lives up to that name. Edges are clean, colors are vibrant, and chromatic aberration is minimal. But what really sells it to me is that beautiful bokeh. At 200mm f2.8, you get these creamy compressed backgrounds that makes your subject just pop. So if you're a content creator doing interviews or product B-roll or just even cinematic cutaways for YouTube, it instantly elevates that production value. The OSS or optical steady shot is a big deal here. Combine it with Sony's IBIS and you basically get this rock solid handheld shots, even at 200mm. For me, this means I can shoot handheld B-roll for products without setting up a tripod every time. And if I'm vlogging from a distance or filming events, that extra stabilization means a huge difference. But all right, so it's not all sunshine, let's be honest. This lens is expensive. We're talking pro level investment. For a lot of creators just starting out, that price tag is very intimidating. It's also big. If you're traveling light or vlogging daily, this is not your go-to lens. You'll get noticed the minute you pull this thing out. And you definitely feel it after a few hours of shooting. So yeah, it's not for everyone. If you're a content creator shooting mostly sit-down videos in your studio, it's probably overkill. You'll get more out of a 24-70 or a prime. But if you're doing client work like weddings, interviews, or events, or even short films, this is one of those lenses that earns its place in the bag. It's versatile, it looks incredible, and it just works. I'd say this is the kind of lens that you grow into. Once you've mastered your kit lens and your primes, this is the upgrade that unlocks a new level of creative control. So the Sony 70-200 f2.8G Master OSS is not cheap. It's not small, but it's one of those legendary tools that can transform your work when used right. For me as a content creator, it's less about flexing gear and it's more about unlocking possibilities. Whether that's capturing cinematic B-roll or locking down sharp interviews or just making my YouTube videos stand out visually. Would I recommend it? Well, if you're ready for it, absolutely. This lens is one of those that will outlive your camera body and stay relevant for many years to come. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more gear talk and creator tips, and let me know in the comments below whether you would add this beast to your kit.